Electronic comes a knock-in. Bit out into the balcony. That will force Hunter into the fight. And Electronic down and out. Contact on B. Nico gone early, and that's the smoke down, which is disrespected immediately. Monesi, though, the flash will repel the invaders back into the smoke, and loads two on the dual Berettas. Nice back from Bit. Go either way as they charge. He's racing the bomb carrier, just trying to round the corner. He hasn't gotten to safety. He's going to go down unless he can fight his way out. Good luck. Have fun. Perfecto gone.
Time's a problem here, 11 seconds. Bit with no chance.
He'd like a kill. And Monesi will take another 4 from Monesi early. Set up now in their crossfire. Look how many bodies are here. NPL's going to get a rude awakening when he rounds that corner. Still gets the headshot. It's JKS that's farming up. A triple quad kill from JKS into the first gun round. He is definitely here and definitely delivering.
Oh,
Perfecto, yeah. He's going to try and plant. Perhaps to fake it out. Didn't quite get the sound. And Nico collects. Very happy with that one. JKS.
Now you see another one of those new names, MPL. Just needs to be a safe pair of hands for this team. You got Star Power alongside, flashed off, and Hunter still going to make the kill. So much confidence to take that fight down mid when the AWP was flashed off, and still ready for the second mid duel is Monesi. AWP trained and at the ready. Ooh, and the AWP has been signaled to start rotating back over here. Monesi called to help out Nico and Hooksy on B. They do have the number advantage, so I'd be curious to see how much more space they're looking to take here.
Yeah, flash can be thrown at any time. Molly, actually, looked like Nico was considering going for the element of surprise behind that flame. Thinks twice. Simple and Perfecto. Isolated now into a one-on-one, and Monesi provides as well. Simple, desperate to trade into the scope. And G2, flawless.
Oof, and they've been stalled out by their own utility here. Bit understood he needed to try and take some space. They know where the AWP is, but that was their porch side molly. They were just trying to get mid control while these two picks came in. So the body control taken by Hooksy.
Honestly.
Yeah, Barrel will be spotted and dead. Great shot from Bit.
Brilliant. Some young gun action. Bit catches the rotation back in from alongside. And in that very moment, the whole of NaVi start to lean towards that bloodshed. Like sharks. Starting to circle now.
Brave from Nico there with the AK. Spamming through. They knew exactly where that was coming from. Pretty tight doorway as well.
JKS, I mean, brilliant in this first test. This is going to be harder. Flashes in, and NPL takes him down. Hiding in the site is Hunter. So many NaVi members. They clear their corners. The frag comes through, and a flawless response. This was on a conservative buy. A couple of rifles, sure. Bit, NPL.
Yeah, they make the most of the save right there. The fact that both of them...
Стоп, стоп! Досмотри до конца! Что лучше? Взять CSGO Prime за 1000 рублей в Steam или за 100 рублей на LOL Steam? Я думаю, выбор очевиден. LOL Steam — это честный и безопасный сайт, где ты сможешь найти дешевые аккаунты по любым играм.
Will exploit any mistake you make. Nico calling for that flash now. He can hear them coming. Perfecto on the clear. Flashes in. Perfecto turns, but the frag comes through, and Simple down 2. We've seen it before. It's like Groundhog Day. 2 up, isolated, and Monesi catches Simple on the attempted trade.
I thought Nico was dead every day of the week right there. Can't believe he got away with that. But back to apartments, back to the crawl from Bit. JK's under pressure, flashed again and gone. Bit's found them space here.
There's a lot of space in there. Scarpering into the site. Hooksy saves them from a red face. Had that been the multi-kill, this round would have a very different taste. Oh, Electronic eats the flash, manages to get himself back into the apps, but you have to do something crazy, and Hooksy's the one to stop the apps. 30 seconds, these smokes are up. It feels like it's going to have to be one of these signature NaVi late finishes. Oh my god, Nico's taking some real risks. Hoping to be overlooked, well held. Simple protects, saves Electronic, and now the bodies are dropping 20 seconds. Feels like a lifetime though, they got all the time in the world. As the round falls into place and G2 fall flat.
Even with all the info right there, G2 knew there was no presence down Banana there. Banana here, a bit more
Very
aggression.
fast.
Lots of util used. Nico still wants to fight. Flashed off for now.
Okay, but back on, the reaggress. Nico so consistently destroys upon arrival NaVi twice. They've fallen and collapsed at Nico's hands here on Banana. He's got more on the cards. Okay, Nico farming up NaVi. He's in the Combine Harvester, just chugging along. Bit will put him down. I don't blame him for going for more at that point, but perhaps his teammates will if things do go awry. It's just Simple and Bit.
Can't get back now. Modesty's watching mid. JKS in second mid here, so they're going to have to fight their way forward.
JKS is locking it down. I like this. Simple usually quite wise to that late flank T steps. Modesty spots out one, and JKS, considering his options, he should have info to protect Modesty here. And a free frag, Simple trades, a nice headshot, but needs a whole lot more. Fake the jump up. Does Modesty bite the bait? Don't think so. HooXi, good 4 at the frag, 7 already. And we were just discussing T-sides starting to look quite dominant on Inferno. G2 didn't get the memo.
Yeah, and I'm curious right now about the mind game. Isolate the sandbag player.
Go badly. And HooXi is going to go down. Attempted trade. Nico only the one. Advantage NaVi. A multi-kill as Chad has requested. NaVi will collapse here. And now he's been found out. The bomb's going down. He can't do anything about it. NaVi, smooth sailing. That clock is nothing. And Simple one.
He can scare them away from Banana with 1 kill on the AWP here, right? If he gets that frag, even if he just does some damage, it might make them investigate. Hold up. JKS over the smoke, not being given anything just yet, but peering out wider and wider. Did he spot the barrel? Well, yeah, that's easy.
Brilliant find. G2 got all of these tricks up their sleeve. There's a dialogue going on right now as to whether or not that means NaVi are coming A or B. Smoke's up, reaction's good. Bomb's on its way too. I'm just walking in, happy to take these fights. There's a lot of bodies around here.
HooXi screwed, they know where he is.
Yeah, and Hunter hard pressed to find damage. How does he get one on the CZ? Can't scavenge the weapon, but a deagle headshot from Nico does manage to take down Simple, albeit in 2. And now Perfecto. Hard to find a way in. A recovery from G2. A boost, a double from JKS, finding the second as well. And I think Nico's got the flank, the dankest of flanks. Perfecto going wide, and bang! The round is theirs, and sick round indeed.
That's with the AWP removed from the play, right? He was over
nothing.
beat those variations because communication has to be on point, right? To be able to pull off those moves, situational awareness and aggression.
Love it. HooXi commanding his troops to go for a disrespectful charge straight into the guts of NaVi. NPL all the way down second mid. Can't quite believe his luck. Just mowed down, bit back onto JKS. Good find the T apartments, but the bloodshed continues as Hunter's holding W. Straight towards T-Apps. Pulls the ripcord after getting electronic. No, I don't blame him, but Nico, he's trying to burrow behind enemy lines. In the chicken pit. Can sweep second mid, call it clear, and surely HooXi's going to want to set Modesty up for this.
There's no way
so
NaVi can go back. They have to go B. There's just no way they can go back towards A. There's too many unknowns.
And Modesty's taking this angle because, oh, he doesn't miss. The flash strikes for 13. And NaVi's hopes dwindle. He's just got those reaction speed tests. Passes them.
What is going on? It looks like deathmatch.
It doesn't look like we're still in the warm-up right now. Nico just tickled down to 23. Will be run down, but Perfecto just taking weapons away at this point. Jumps straight into Hunter. Lovely change of pace. You were just talking about running out of gas. They got full gas. Foot on the pedal. Pedal to the... We've seen how this goes. We've seen it twice, how this goes. They're going to try it again. Can they find a different result? NaVi jumping in to the jaws of G2, and it's bit to try and be the change-up. It's just one from the balcony. Perfecto got low. Smoke to try and grab the bomb. Nice parkour, evades the nade and rounds the corner. Still, though, they are close. Multi-potential as he gets the first, and still the pressure's on him. By virtue of the roll, CTs will likely... Oh, Faye, JKS! The ball's on this lad.
Yeah, that's the key right there. That was a 1v3.
This is the setup that's even more notorious. Modesty and Nico, can they rumble on the fade? Modesty eyes of a hawk and AWP as well. Gone in a flash is electronic. Nico builds off. It's Smoke. Onto the hay bales with you and JKS. Everyone, nope, guessing by what we've seen, he's coming straight into the fight bit. Works it out, finds the first, maybe more to be said here. Hunter known now on the default over the smoke. Bit will prowl, finds another. Being the hero for NaVi. There's a reminder of what he's capable. A triple to get NaVi into the A site.
G2 have to go for this last round here in the first half of play. Nico and HooXi on the retake. 2-on-3 situation. Bomb's just gone down. And divide and conquer.
Yeah, coming in from two different angles of assault. Not really slowing down for anyone here. Bad flash, he's still cooking. Up short. Smoke will enable a bit of a walk as well. Nico's crawling through. Bomb half gone, Kit's present, and that's HooXi with another frag. NaVi are going to absolutely pull their hair out. If they go down to HooXi getting all the kills, Nico closes! And that's 12! 12-3, a 2v3 to take us there.
What a commanding half this has been from G2 here. Phenomenal, seeing smiles on the faces. They are sailing to victory on NaVi's map choice.
A nice attempt. You can see MPL's already got his smoke cocked. Pin pulled. G2 with the fnatic smoke. Molotov off is a different variation to try and take this B site. They're going to try and fight Ruins, run him down. Modesty charging in, losing a lot of health as he does actually catch the nade. NPL defense is on it. Catches one back. Perfecto good onto Hunter. Electronic with the dualies. Oh, and they do get the bomb down. Damage inflicted onto HooXi. They will run him down. And he's still got 11 bullets to spare. No problem. NaVi now pressure towards the A side of things. A lot for long. Smokes will bloom, and HooXi can continue to try and forge a path into this A site. The setup is clean. NaVi counting on NPL. Good on the MP9. And good setup. Simple. Shuts down another. With only 15 seconds left, they've got to run to their death. Or perhaps not. Nico with another. Suddenly G2 in the conversation. Only for a moment as we do see that time ticking and headshots being hit. Nico goes down. NPL, another impactful round from him. We're going to keep tabs on that. On the guns. And oh my god, a well-placed jump from Electronic. And he just keeps running down Nico. The spray, hard to escape. Nico down.
That one probably feels better than the full eco site for Perfecto to play around here. Well timed.
See if Hunter can get anything done already. Getting a lot of damage through the smoke. Electronic will finish the job. Now up to 10 as he ascends. And more from Electronic. That MP9 has earned him thousands upon thousands, as well as a 7th. You talk about ground he was aiming for. Perhaps it's enough. They get them out the door. Now they've got to find a way in. Hunter onto NPL.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and HooXi onto Simple. Okay. G2 just walk in.
Waltzing up mid, taking this.
A bit of a one-man mission here. We'll sweep through, spots one out towards that mini pit. Oh, and Hunter onto MPL. We've said that before. Now with Simple on the site, should be good.
Oh.
Missed his shot. Hunter doubles up. The site now surely lost, unless Bit can do anything from the pit. They know where he is, and Hunter deletes, destroys. Nico's already on the hunt. Just by virtue of his positioning, he knows they'll likely be cowering on the site. No need for them to move.
They will chase now.
Oh my god!
This record straight. Hey boys, it's not going to be as easy as you think.
Yeah, let's see if there's any crazy maneuvers early. Well, Simple reveals his AWP, and Nico probably tucks his tongue as, yeah, that's the jig is up and jumping. Perfecto, that was very brave, or was it stupid? HooXi for the first, Electronic for the trade, and now Banana is his. NPL set up in mid with Bit. Simple. A second frag from him. Yeah, this one definitely seems to have into the site, but he'll throw the smoke out instead. Wants to mantle over and clear that pit.
Simple's coming.
And Simple will likely finish the job. Monacy mantles up on towards the balcony, spots the retreat towards the apartments, and there's a...
Monacy. This will give him the pick on towards CT spawn. And across. Oh.
And out.
Yeah, for a second. And now again, another one of these situations. And this time rounds, looks he didn't get the trade back. It
implies to G2 it's going to be a bit of a head-on collision. Monacy pulls the trigger first. Okay, Perfecto has to dip off that. Will they really expect a second in the same position? Perfecto reveals himself, needs frags, gets one. Quick trade. G2 are in. The bomb's not, though. On that CT smoke, Monacy, hard clear and a good shot to NPL. He's gotten him in. And now the two of them, JKS and Monacy, going to try and take the whole round, take every frag, finish this map. He's cleared him. Oh, not far off. Just spotted the back. Where's the help? Electronic gets the frag and Modesty. Oh, how is he alive? He just bounces. Oh! And that's a way to finish. Stunning from Modesty to close. To play, Perfecto will likely be forced off. And it's JKS who takes down Electronic and down the vents instead. Nico lost short. And it's a 4-on-4. It's Bit on the door. Takes a heavy beating. Will be repelled from the angle. HooXi lingering for a late ramp flank. 2 from here. JKS towards the dark position. There's 3 members of NaVi. Now all backs turn to that potential flank from HooXi. Modesty just needs to live. Buy time. JKS the same and actually does find a head. Simple good for 1 as well. Modesty hoping for help. It gets awkward now. HooXi, yeah, element of surprise is one thing, but long-range Glock shots another. Hard to hit. And NaVi will take that pistol.
Oh, HooXi had a chance there to get a kill, but look where the bomb's planted. For him to be able to scoop this one up, it was going to be very, very difficult. So great entries, great plant, but NaVi will weather.
Electronic could catch a time on the secret stairs. He is worming his way up, and Modesty takes down Simple. Trade not immediate, but provided. Electronic successful to keep it level.
Nico has a lot of space, though. You can see him now starting to tighten the noose here alongside of HooXi's push. So forcing this rotation right now. Bit spotted and does get the kill. Good shot from Bit, but traded out by HooXi now.
Loving all the head-to-heads we're getting here. Bit out-aimed efficient. What? Look at this. He's playing a rifle position with an SMG. Nearly finds HooXi. That should open up the opportunity for a plant. Smoke towards the door. Swings it open premature. Good find. Bomb lost. And Perfecto disrespects. Charges the smoke. No time to win the round. JKS just hiding in plain sight. Doesn't want to die. And that was close. And NaVi will recover.
Well, when NaVi were the best team in the world on Nuke, well, they were the best team in the world. When Faze were the best team in the world on Nuke, they were the best team in the world. And
oh, hello.
Yes, is out again. Okay, another entry.
He's going to keep doing that, but there is immediate response from NaVi. They're trying to go straight without the smokes. Now, Electronic got a lot of info on that glance, and they're not slowing down. The util's there to slow them. I thought there might be an attempt to disrespect the smoke, but no, change of plan. NaVi, well reacted to. They've actually completely cancelled G2's immediate secret descent. But JKS, yeah, 2 for 2 for getting out Squeak and finding an opening. And that's Perfecto. Locks HooXi out. He'll have opportunity for information. There's no one else home.
Look at all the bodies on the lower deck for NaVi. They've just left Electronic, the only man on the upper side of things right now. Bit and Perfecto crawling forward, looking for fights. Simple making sure they can't get down ramp, and Electronic says, hey boys, all clear right now. Look at the timing on this, perfect, just has to pick a target. Perfecto gets Modesty, Trade is there, but they won't expect Bit, not at all, and he finishes off Hunter easy as you like.
That's the benefit to having so many bodies down there in response. As they recover that territory, they rip apart what remained of G2.
Yeah, not a hot start here for G2, and that's been a part of a lot of these map wins is hot starts, so yeah, very, very cool. It's going to be a 4-0 lead for NaVi early. And G2 also don't have their money set as they'd like. So hoping to break through with one of these higgledy-piggledy buys. No. Now they will have to be a little bit more conservative. Nico can't connect the dots. Bit will grab another. That's 4 kills for him. Pokes up his head. Modesty is waiting for that.
Just like that.
Yeah, that was perfectly timed. I want to thank Modesty for that one, I suppose. Makes me look like a bit of a genius here. But the smoke wall now up and at him. And more bodies down towards the lower deck, but do they want to hit secret or do they want to take warehouse space? Find out now.
Seems like warehouse. Electronic not going to have a look lockers. That's the fight Nico's hoping for, waiting for, not going to be given.
Delayed towards ramp with that smoke. Nico now searching towards heaven. 3 players down the lower deck, and that is quite the shot. Tap, tap, tap it in. Big one there from Nico. 2-man advantage here.
That was his first frag, and it's one hell of a scorching way to arrive on the scoreboard. And now we can just burrow in, anticipating a CT reaction. JKS is cautious, but not checking his corners. Bit good for it on ramp. 1 back from NaVi. Still that man discrepancy, and the low sight's lost.
Oh, look for the save. How about both?
Yeah, well, JKS manages to remedy it with the frag at least. Electronic going elsewhere.
Oh!
Oh, and NPL nearly lost his life to that spray. Definitely softened up.
Full luck on the timing there, but damage nonetheless.
Yeah, and he's going to try and play hut. HooXi's been pre-aiming this. Upon the fade, Hunter to walk out. It's simple here as well. If NPL goes down, it's really going to all fall onto Sasha. At the back of the site, just the one. As Hunter hands him some humility, a bomb to be planted. Electronic is going to be staring at a smoke for another 18 seconds. Bit, known as the ramp player, likely Heaven, Hunter and montage's on the site and working it out. Catching a bit of flack from that nade, but it's montage's again comfortable on that AWP. Electronic 1v3 goes, 1v2 goes a little dangerous for a moment. Nico will finish the job. Gets that info by
Could be problems for G2 still.
Ooh, simple. An opportunity on that scout straight to the head of HooXi, and that's an immediate cancel.
NaVi can win this. They've stacked top.
Yeah, and within 20 seconds, G2, they're going to have to do their due diligence. They're in all the right places, all the nooks and crannies to be cleared. Nico low. Perfecto hits the shot. NaVi, with 10 seconds, they just have to stop Hunter. Charging into the site. Berserking. NPL hut. Can he stop the plant? Can he stop the plant? No, JKS is down! Hunter 2! NPL clutches up and NaVi will win the eco! With a couple of pistols and some scout tags for good measure.
On the screen and they're gone.
JKS side by side. Oh, and simple. JKS is talking a lot. Look at this. The restraint from JKS. Simple. Knife out. Eliminated. Can't build upon it. Perfecto adjusts perfectly, but in the meantime, Hunter's taking space and runs straight into NPL. Their top site seems like it's on lock. Honestly, gonna perhaps use the secret avenue.
Might have to, but how does Nico join the party here? If he goes from ramp and clears down, they will have to deal with Bit, who's over towards that window side. So this is the fight that will come first for montage's, I do believe.
Yeah, they're going to be sweeping lobby, so definitely on a timer. NaVi will start to regather.
montage's has to make a move shortly. Look how low the clock's getting again here for G2.
Bit might start looking, yeah, here's the utility ramp side. Now montage's makes the move. As his attention's drawn, still considering the flank.
Steps
oh,
ahead.
Loud about this. Feel the bomb and oh! What? Huh? What is that? Lightning quick from montage's. And now he hears the rundown. Perfecto. Bodyguarded. Just enough time to get that bomb down. NPL, can you do it again? They plant. Nico and montage's side by side, and montage's closes. That's a recovery after the round. The slip up, the red face, the slap on the forehead. Now they're back.
NaVi, who are gonna have to be down to the pistols again, and there you go. Simple. Onto Nico. NPL. Oh. A big shot.
Oh my God.
We're throwing out some big knocks here.
Yep. This one's got a different flavor for sure. Simple immediately puts one on the floor, and NPL builds upon it.
What happens if you stomach two of these, if you G2? Maniac started to address that, hey, sure, things look good for G2 when they're winning. What happens when they start losing?
Isn't that the question? Well, we'll be getting answers perhaps if NaVi can hold this form. Smoke on Squeak. Another confidence-boosting frag as well for NPL. When you're on these partials, to be taking that hut fight, successfully taking a big frag. We've seen G2 recover these kind of rounds. Look no farther than the close on Ancient. And it was Hunter who gave him that leg back in, but NPL with a second. What more could you ask? That flick is nasty, filthy, but not enough as we see 7, and NaVi will take another naughty round. They had no right into that one. Just daylight robbery. Even at the highest level, we've noticed players can sometimes not let that smoke pop. Simple, such a forward position. Anti-flash on forward, hold, and NPL holds fast. One and done. Nico with a double up, straight into the site. JKS up close and personal with Perfecto. It's the trade that matters. Simple in the vent. We know he likes to go for some cheeky no-scopes around that ladder. Now sneaking into the site, lets one go. And it's only one back from Bit. Nico trying to get the troops motivated with a 3K delivery. Electronic the AWPer coming into clear out an aggressive trophy, but HooXi just goes and takes the top site. Hunter will back away. They're going to pincer in. Perfecto, offense, best defense, he says, as nothing to report for that shotgun.
Checking me, and well, here's a kill.
Electronic and Bit can isolate JKS as well. montacy and Hooksy now getting a little bit uncomfortable.
The Terminator right there. Bit just seeing how much more he can take.
Electronics played a perfect round as well in terms of the high value. Hooksy's desperate to try and take it away. But smokes, a fired shot and a flash over the top for Electronic. Goes up and montacy so prepared. G2 well drilled. Opening again for G2. Can they close with a win? And a 1 T-half. Simple wants to argue against it. Only the 1 before Nico finds him. Now hell is lost unless Bit can hold on to this one. Just knocking on the door is Nico. And Perfecto wrapping around for the secret stairs this week. Been waiting for Nico. Down to 1 HP, a dink exchange, but the AK stronger. montacy, he's just got a read, hasn't he? Perfect hold. Delivers for his squad, just the 1 frag to stop this 8. And you were talking about that start from NaVi. Yeah, what a recovery from G2. NPL onto montacy and down he goes. Smiles at the end of the half. G2 in the Spodek as well. Right now, NaVi and G2, this has been quite a lovely recovery from G2, and you can see the odds favoring them, but Nico on yard with a lot of bodies his way. Hunter with him, I love it too. The cousins, side by side, and montacy gone. NPL finds the frag, simple equipped with that P250. Nico might be his next victim. Long range engage, okay, simple. Gives Nico a bit of his own medicine there.
Yeah, just isolated, knowing that they could take that fight and hit an absolute banger. Now it's Hooksy and JKS. Maybe an unlikely duo in the clutch. And NaVi can just allow this one here to simmer as JKS, he's trying to find out where they've gone. Spotted one jumping behind red, would have to hit some absolute bangers to make this possible, but that's information for NaVi. They know where at least 1 player of the remaining 2 are.
JKS does actually find a clean duel. Reposition, simple catching flak as well from Hooksy. That will be a huge frag to post. He's been absent in the feed for the majority, and JKS, he's got 2 on his plate, needs the fresh mag, and Hooksy good for the frag as well. JKS gets the bomb on the floor, and Simple already wounded. How did this fall through Navi's fingers? This felt like a guarantee. Simple playing a masterful game of Counter-Strike on the low HP. The 1v1, can JKS hold his nerve with 8 seconds left? Simple's gonna have to plant, gets the info. JKS has to run him down. Simple off the bomb, gets the info. Can he get around the corner? He can and will secure the round. JKS with impact. G2 take the pistol and it's daylight. I love this. I love the layers and I love that. montacy throws some aggression into the mix. Take that all into... JKS will get the smoke down. And NPL goes down. Hunter finds it through the smoke. Well-placed bullets. montacy somehow onto Electronic. On that hut position, oh, Simple's going to be unhappy. Nico from behind. Bit's got nowhere to go. And he makes a path. Get out of there. JKS, another one of those. We've seen him do it to Simple before. Engagement is likely. Hooksy. Hooksy? Hooksy, how does he know? It's wide open. Perfecto down. Gets the instantaneous trade and lobby is theirs. That smoke should lock him out. They got no way in.
He did this on Inferno, an aggressive CT maneuver, barreling down mid into second, being an absolute nuisance, and having lobby control with so much time. I'm curious how long they want to stay here for. The trade would be NaVi taking all this yard space, but Nico's tucked in towards the top of secret. So your best bet would be trying to wrap heaven, but JKS is dealing with that right now. So
sick hold.
They will likely be able to isolate Hooksy here, but that's assuming montacy misses.
One-way dropped as well. Bit. We put a couple of pre-fired bullets through, but won't have vision on Nico. So montacy's trying to support Hooksy, but he will fall off after the miss. Will happily send his in-game leader down the river. And still hits the shot onto Electronic. A re-smoke. Oh my god, they're gonna have to respect it. Mollied him out. Smoke will cover. Spray finds nothing. Nico though, oh, just as Bit looked away. Everything going G2's way.
This is some cocky Counter-Strike,
right?
But it's well put together. It's not
calculated, but cocky.
Yeah, it's not your faceit games where the guy who plays 400 hours of deathmatch is just holding W. This is well considered, but they know when they can take the fights, and well, Simple's finally found one. MPL heard he's going to be dead any second now, removed by Nico, and now Nico gets the final fight, but Simple for the clutch, 1 on 3.
Got this one, JKS to deny, and perfect. Absolutely perfect. G2's pace changes, they always hit between him and Bit as it currently stands. And honestly, versus Simple, head-to-head, I'm sure Simple wouldn't want to look at the figures.
Well, Nico has yard control right now. It's going to be on JKS. If they can deal with him, and well, Nico's dealing... Oh, should have been dealing with that. Don't often see him miss those type of shots.
He's been using the M4A4. I think he's just not used to that A1S.
And they've... Oh, I thought they gave up ramp. Hooksy's still here, remember?
He does deliver. Can he get away safely? The answer, a resounding yes, and that's if he wants to. He's got JKS to count upon. It's only a pistol. The bomb. Oof! Great shot from NPL. Maintains the advantage, but could lose the bomb here. JKS flashed and not dead. Somehow he gets away with that one, and the impact is felt as a 1v1 between two of the smartest in the server, monece and Perfecto. Bomb and time against Perfecto. So he scooped up the bomb, and he's heading towards that top site. monece, he had an early glance decon. I think he's solved the mystery now, and with 10 seconds left, if he's silent about this. Gets the sound, safe plant, monece will crawl, closes the gap. One bullet, one single bullet to the center of mass for 15. Flash and frag, safe as houses. As 15 secure monece, and G2 will not relent. A flawless CT half.
This is beautiful stuff right here. The fact they haven't dropped a single round. That was the first time NaVi have gotten the bomb down in...
Flash to set him up. Doesn't have to take the fight upon it, but has a little glance. It's Bit versus Nico, and the first frag is G2's. Just a smoke to reposition. Play upon the fade. Lovely angle he's got here. Nico, a master of his craft. And he wants more. Electronic. Simple, but damage inflicted. A good one back from NaVi. monece refuses to let them leave with an advantage. Catch is Simple. Electronic slipped, only for a moment, and it's NaVi about to concede. G2 to do it. 10 nukes in a row. 17 maps in a row. They are untouchable until NPL gets the craziest clutch of his life. I don't think so. monece can end at any moment he wishes. Waits for JKS. From the lobby, NPL distracted. Not the 1v4. Not at all. G2 stay perfect, stay untouchable, and sail to the semis of Katowice. The Spodek will see G2 once more. 17 maps, sure, but 10 series in a row. That semi secure. G2.